Neil, breaking everything down with the progression that you're making, the improvements that are extremely noticeable, now leads us to the point where we have to make sure that the ability to deliver the club down into impact is a major focal point. Gaining some extension, gaining the ability to use the hands, wrist, the arms to deliver the club head more in a on-plane descending blow into the ball, down into the low point. You'll notice a couple things that we see at the point of impact. We see the arms have a tendency of shortening. We have a lead wrist that breaks down going into extension, and ultimately the right hand working in a fashion that causes the face to break down as well. The face has a tendency to have a greater rate of closure. Ultimately, what that does, it creates the opportunity for the actual golf ball to move and for the shots to miss left, with the occasional correction, with the occasional manipulation of not missing shots left, which basically, again, is a reason why the arms are shortening down through impact. So the emphasis is training the trail arm to go into full extension, for the trail wrist to maintain staying in a extended fashion where there's a slight bend to the right with the trail wrist. What that does, it keeps the club head trailing behind the hands. We'll notice the arms shorten right through here. And when those arms shorten, that's when that face starts to break down. That's when the hands and wrists start to break down. So my understanding of how to train this is to educate and train the hands and arms to move more effectively. Check out the flow of these videos. I have all the volume on so you can hear all the conversation between you and I, which I know you appreciate. If you have any questions at all, let me know. Major strides and working in the right direction.
You have a lot of footage, but it flows with what you want. So, speed through extension. So if we think about speed through extension, when you lose the extension,
Okay.
you lose the speed.
Okay.
Then your arms shorten, and the club is actually moving into the ball, but it's slowing down, and your arms
Okay.
are shortening.
That visual makes sense. Now, you said when you lose the extension.
When you lose the extension, let's just say down through impact with the ball, and your arms are moving this way.
Yeah, which I'm doing.
Right.
And I've been doing that for a long time. Yeah.
Right. So that is going to have a loss of speed influence on your golf swing.
Okay.
So the thing that I want you to do through this tool is, and the power
Yeah,
package
yeah.
is going to stay in connection with your left and right arm. And then at the bottom of the swing, I want you to feel like you can gain that extension and the speed back. So I'll say that again.
Yeah.
If the arms and the club are shortening, you're not going to have any speed, right? And
Because they're going, the club's all sucked up all of a sudden.
right? And your arms are shortening, which means the club is moving across the ground, potentially up to contact, which could cause a lot of the left misses. Which is what we saw.
Okay.
So when you have this, and this is fine, this will still work,
Yeah.
but when you swing it back, hold the cups onto those arms, get to about here, and feel like you can extend the club into the bag with that water bottle drill.
Okay.
And then just a minute ago, I helped you feel that right arm. Full extension of that right arm. Imagine the extension helps you gain more speed.
Yeah. Like this, right?
Yes, sir.
So if your club goes back and the right arm is extending, the right arm is extending, the torso rotates because